Okay, so we're gonna look at sea surface temperatures right now. So we're gonna look at sea surface temperature anomalies right now. Sorry, had to switch hands. I'm having a little bit of issue with my hand right now. Some fatigue from weightlifting that's causing my hand to be really shaky. So right now I'm looking over here. See cold waters all across this area. Maybe one or two patches of warmth, like over here, over here, over here, over here. But overall, it's getting very cold again, which is good. You want to see cooling, because when the waters are cooler, waters can hold more oxygen, and more oxygen means more fish. Also means there could be more algae. There could be more algae blooms. Like not necessarily algae, but there'll be more fish, and that will replenish oceans. When you have warmer waters, you could have less oxygen in the water. Especially in the tropical waters, there's less oxygen concentration here. This is actually a good sign. Even though we're not that cool, we're still above average for like the 1800s average, but it's good to see some cooling. This is based on 1981 to 2010 averages. Of course, they're going to keep up bumping the averages. Then they're going to say, but it's bad that we're having warming, especially over here. Even though it's not as bad as it was last year, no warming is ever good. But the big jackpot for warmth, right off the coast of Brazil. Okay, we have some warmth over there. And also, there's some warmth in this area, here and over here. There's another little jackpot right over there. That is not, I don't know what that means, but I think it means it's not really water temperatures, because it's not on the chart over there. Okay, so some cool waters over here. So from what I'm taking from this, it's pretty stable over here, warm over here. I think this year's hurricane season will have a bumper year. Not as crazy as last year, but definitely quiet, definitely more active than 2015, 2016. I think we will have a above average year with 12 to 16 named storms. I believe we're going to have 5 to 6 hurricanes, and 3 of them will be major. I think we'll have 2 to 4 landfalling hurricanes, and I think we'll have 4 landfalling, 2 to 4 landfalling storms, and I think 1 or 2 of them will be hurricanes in the United States. Looking ahead to the winter, I really cannot make any forecasts until this area develops. So if this area becomes warm, we're going to have a big snow year. But the fact that we're not having a major El Nino, and we are not having a major La Nina, it goes safe to say that we're probably going to have some snow this year. But it probably won't be crazy amounts of snow. But we'll probably have maybe 1 or 2 snowstorms, probably 30, 40 inches for New York City this year. About the same amount as we had this past winter. But if this area becomes cooler, this area becomes warmer, then you'll have a warm PDO, and that usually favors snowstorms. If you have a lot of warm waters here, that'll be favoring a Greenland block, which will allow for storms to go up the East Coast. Because the Greenland block will actually slow the storms down and have them hug closer to the coast, which means more snow. This year, I'm forecasting, let's say for hurricanes, 12 to 16. And that's official. This is my official forecast. We already had our first tropical storm, I believe in March. We had Arlene already. We already had tropical storm Arlene. So now we have to wait. I have to wait for, I believe Bert. I think we have to wait for now. Yeah. So we look at tropical storm names. Yeah, Brett. Sorry, not got names confused. It's Brett, not Bert. So I just got the R and E confused, mixed up. So this year we're gonna have Arlene, Brett, Cindy, Dawn, Emily, Franklin, Gerd, Harvey, Irma. Irma's gonna be a replacement for Irene. Jose is gonna be a replacement. Actually, no, for Juan, which happened in 2003. Actually, no, Jose never got replaced. So Katia is a replacement for Katrina. R, which is Rena's replacement for Rita. It's only replacing an N with a T with an N. So there's no big change here. And of course, Whitney is replacement for Wilma. Hurricane Wilma 2005. So same names as 2005 names. Just a couple changes. A lot of changes. Emily didn't get changed. Hold on. Emily was a very powerful hurricane in 2005. I'm surprised they kept it. Emily was a category 5 and they kept it? Huh, that's surprising. Hurricane Emily. Emily was a huge hurricane. That was a category 5 hurricane, and how can they not replace that? Oh my god. Look at that, 160. That was a category 5 hurricane. 17 fatalities and $1 billion in damage. Oh, maybe that's why. It didn't really cause that much damage for such a powerful storm. It killed 17 people. One death is enough. And $17 billion in damage? That's a lot. I mean, $1 billion in damage, that's still a lot. You see, Hurricane Emily was the most intense Category 5 hurricane on record and the most early to form before August, and most intense to form before August. Well, wait. By 3 weeks? Oh, yeah, for early storms. So 929 millibars. Oh, let's compare 2005 waters. Now we'll see seven temperature anomalies. Let's compare 2005 to right now. So this is what it looks like now. 2005 was very warm over here. It was like crazy warm. But at the same time, I'm going to go to June 18th. Yeah, actually, it was pretty warm. That actually doesn't look too crazy. Looks about normal. And it was July when it really got crazy. Actually, wait. It's about the same. Yeah, a lot of warm waters here. You actually had some resemblance of an El Nino. A weak one, but yeah. Maybe you didn't have much of a Saharan influence, and maybe you had a stronger Madden-Julian oscillation. Oscillation. Yep, and that's what drives tropical activity. So right now, so positive is where you have areas of rising air. Of course, this is going in 2006. I'm sorry. So linked to the El Nino Southern Oscillation to ENSO. Tropical Tidbits is a great website to visit for this. Spaghetti Manos, actually. So that's a really good website to visit. So Weather Bell's predicting 11, 13. No, we're gonna have 12 to 16 this year. Warm waters here, cooler waters here. We're gonna have 12 to 16 this year. So yeah, I think we're gonna have a pretty active year this year. But before I go, I just want to say one more thing. Yeah, see how you have all this dry air? It's usually this that inhibits tropical development. There's a lot of dry air in the ocean right now. And this stuff will destroy any hurricane that tries to form. I mean, it's an upper level low too, so you have wind shear on top of that. So this is a pretty healthy environment here, but unhealthy over here. See how you have some shear coming on like that? So a hurricane would want to, a tropical system would want to be here, but this is only June right now, so it's not really prime time for hurricanes. This is what you want to see. For when you have tropical systems, CHI, you don't want it to be green. You want it to be red or orange. Green is when you have basically less activity. No, that's not it. Oh, 200 millibars. This is very high up in the atmosphere, by the way. Usually when this is like red, so when you have tropical systems, I believe. See, Saharan air layer. Look at that coming off the Sahara. That stuff destroys tropical systems. So 12 to 16 named storms. I think 4 hurricanes, 2 to 3 to 5 hurricanes. 2 of them will be major. Thank you for watching. Have a great night. Good night. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. Bye.